before the video starts, there's a couple things I have to mention. This video was filmed over the course of about a week, so there is some changes in the color and the audio, so bear with me on that one. But more importantly, since I started doing this video, a lot of stuff has come up. Of course, right now San Diego Comic-Con is going on, so they showed a bunch of new stuff. Big Bad did, and we got a lot of figures coming, so let's quickly go through the new figures. So we have Mucus Tick, the Surf Tick, and the Arthur, which we already knew about. But newly announced, we got Chairface Chippendale, which looks awesome. We got the Terror. We got Man-Eating Cow, which I noticed doesn't have any articulation. So part of me thinks maybe he's gonna be a pack-in or like a 2-pack. If it were me, I would do the Terror and Man-Eating Cow as a 2-pack. Barry, which is awesome, super cool, happy about that one. And then we got definitely the lamest of the lot, and that's Multiple Santa, which is like a freaking nothing character basically. And I mean, he's there, you know, but he's super uncool. So yeah, that was a choice. Like, I would have picked someone else, like freaking, I don't know, Oedipus or Paul the Samurai or Chainsaw Vigilante, all these other figures that would look so much cooler. But no, we got Multiple Santa. So that's the thing. I have a feeling there's going to be a warehouse full of Multiple Santa. But anyway, I hope these figures do well because they look cool. And I'm just happy we're getting more Tick. Here he is. The Tick. Here's the back. God damn, boy. That boy is too exaggerated in the build. Wow. Who drew that? That's insane. Sneaky ass Ahab sighting. Sucking down Sodi.
Got vomit on my shirt.
Ah, why?
Threw up, guy.
Because you saw the brand new Tick figure?
No, that's why I ingested the vomit in return.
Jesus.
That's to try to reverse the effects.
Gruesome. We finally got these boys in. This is part of your birthday gifts. I didn't expect it to come in. So we're a damn boy sucking out of Sodi harder than a Tick sucks on a dog. So I want to get you're an inbox boy.
Sometimes.
But for the most part, you're an inbox boy.
With stuff that there's obviously not going to be 1,000.
I don't think you're going to keep this one in box, but I want to get your inbox boy perspective on the box presentation.
Oh yeah, he's staying in the box.
He is?
It's pretty cool. You hate that presentation?
No, I actually mentioned how it's pretty decent because it doesn't cover a lot of the stuff. My only critique is that it does have like a little film in front, and there's mom in the background asking for nachos.
I mean, I do obviously want nachos, in case you were wondering what she asked. Where's the film? I don't see the. Maybe
no, it's like a little plastic, like.
Oh, you mean the?
Yeah, this thing. Like, but it's not like super shiny like some.
Yeah, some of them where you can't even. You're like, no, I like this presentation. Like this nacho situation.
My mom's interrupting with nachos.
Sure. Classic.
God damn it! Anyway, we're gonna wrap the corner up. What would you rate this box presentation?
I kind of want to take it out because his abdomen is like,
yeah,
kind of like I want to fix it. The OCD in me wants to fix it. But I might, if there's still any available, I might just get another one. Or we know what it is.
Whoa, yeah. Anyway, that's Ahab's thoughts on the box.
Love these nachos though.
Okay, so let's get into the review section of this thing. I've had it for a couple days. He has really good articulation. You know, I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but you can see double jointed elbows. This kind of like freaking, I don't know what this is called, butterfly, I guess. That's pretty good. You know, everything else works like it should, so it's cool. Pretty damn good range of motion. You know, I'm just gonna have him basically standing, but if you are one of those posing boys, you know, you can do some good stuff. Bonus on the articulation talk. It's about as far low as he'll bend. Here, let me try to focus on that face. One point of issue I do kind of have, though very small, is that the paint they use for the flesh on his mouthpiece, it doesn't seem to be super like pigmented or something, so you do see a little bit of that blue shining through. It's barely noticeable, but once I noticed it, I was like, oh, I can see kind of that blue. It's kind of weird. Another thing with the paint that I'm a little bit concerned about is that here on his foot piece, which I'm gonna insert a picture of right now, I don't know if it's fully visible, but there's a little bit of, I don't know if it's paint rub or I don't know, it's like a little schmutz, a little black schmutz. And I noticed that when you take the head off, which I'll do right now, there's a little bit of that schmutz on the ball. It doesn't seem to be peeling, which is good, but it's a little worrying, you know, like hopefully it doesn't start rubbing. And of course the head peg, I mean, you have to really kind of, you know, force the head in there, so I get that. But yeah, mine came with some on the ankle, which is kind of weird. Not a big deal for me though. So yeah, everything else freaking top notch, man. Really good, really solid joints, but not like super hard. So yeah, I guess one thing that I'm gonna do is point out on the articulation, if you want some head movement, you can do some insane ass headpiece movement. What do you get with accessories? You don't get much. You get this little kind of like semi-smile tick head, and you get, of course, the classic mega teeth head. You get the tie and the viewfinder, which is different than it is in the comic. And then you get fist hands and like the open grip hands. The open grip hands have the joint that moves up and down, so you can see, and the fists have them move in and out. I kind of wish they would have put another set of hands, like kind of like semi-open or something like this in this frame of the comic, you know, anything. But that's my one complaint, is I kind of wish I had more hands. I guess if I'm gonna be kind of a scumbag, the base kind of blows, because if you put him on the base, his feet are like halfway off. That sucks. But whatever, it's just there for you to stand, and he doesn't really need it. Like, he stands pretty good. So freaking 10 out of 10, dude. I love this figure. It's so good. I might actually get some more. I kind of want to get another one because I want him in disguise, and then I want one, you know, with either the smiling head or the freaking teeth head. So yeah, please buy these if you're a fan of the Tick. I know it felt like I was rushing a little bit, but that's because we have some extra goodies at the end of this video. Alright, so you know how much I love this figure now. But before we wrap it up, I just want to give a shout out to some of my older figs. By the way, this is really weird lighting, I am aware. I tried my best to fix it, but this is the best I could get. So I know, even though it looks like I'm telling a creepy story around the campfire, it's just me, guy. By the way, me being the Goontick, the name is tick based. It's not very creative, not a good origin, but there it is. Anyway, let's look at some of the older figs, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a rundown as to why this new figure is so important. And that's because these old ones have a lot of issues. So first I'm gonna show my big ass Tick. Not that one, this one. It does talk, but the mechanism seemed to have gone loose again. I did fix it, but I guess it broke again. And that's the thing with this figure, is it is brittle as hell. This plastic is like freaking crap, and the joint right here is terrible. So I got this one, it was still in perfect condition, but again, those joints are so bad that it just broke. So his bottom half broke off. The paint was all like, again, with these old Bandai figures, the plastic they used on the chest is weird, like some weird plastic that ages terribly. So it gets really brittle and it loses its color. So yeah, it had like kind of a brown chest, and it just freaking was falling apart. So what I did was I repainted it and fixed this thing. I fixed the talking module. But as you can see, because of the plastic they used, it does not like certain paints or certain sealers. So as you can, hopefully it comes off on the camera, this paint got kind of tacky on the softer plastic areas. So, you know, dust over time, it accumulates on the antennas. I don't know if it comes off, but yeah, it's very, very problematic. I've tried to clean it several times, but it's really hard. And the legs, I did a better job of cleaning up, but Up here it's still pretty tacky, so I don't know, I have to figure it out. Maybe I'll use Mod Podge or something, but yeah, that's one of the issues with that one. And since I touched on that, the old Bandai figures, which my bro Ahab got me, this kind of like whole wave of TikTokers. Those have similar issues where the torsos are very brittle and start to discolor with age. You can kind of see this one starting. It's like starting to yellow a little bit. So yeah, even though these were apparently found in some warehouse, so they were pretty much clean as possible, they are starting to age after time. So that's unfortunate. Also, because of my luck, the regular tick has like a big piece of schmutz on his pec. So that's a thing. So yeah, unfortunately these are cool, but again, they only have 1, 2, 3, 4 points of articulation, and you know, the sculpts are pretty whack, if we're gonna be honest. That aging problem, that's a problem with every single Bandai tick figure, is that chest tends to freaking rot after a while. This I had a weird obsession with getting back in the day. It used to be on the Tick magazine, or the catalog that they sent out, which was literally a piece of paper stapled together. But anyway, I used to think this looks so cool, and I finally got it a few years ago. That was like 10 years ago at this point on eBay. It was weirdly hard to find. Like I couldn't find any of them. The gold tick would pop up a lot, which is funny because that's supposed to be the rare one. But eventually it came up and I got it for 15 bucks. Back when you could get stuff cheap online. I kind of want to open it because that tick does look pretty cool. Like you can see him in the back. Unfortunately, because this is displayed on like very high up on my room, it did build up a lot of dust and kind of schmutz on the bubble. But I don't know, maybe I'll open it at some point. there was a series of, I think they were Taco Bell, I may be wrong, fast food toys, and I have a couple of those. I'm not gonna show them all, but here's this little puppet that's terrible because it doesn't actually do anything, but it's just a cool tick head. So I got that, and then the one from my childhood, which I had to reacquire because mine broke, unfortunately. This little guy, really cool, I like him. So now let's flash forward to the more recent offerings of the tick, of course, with the Amazon show that came out and no one watched. We got a couple things. We got this little soda pop from Funko. That was really cool. Took forever to get. We also had a Funko Pop, which I seem to have not brought, but I'll show a picture of right now. I have 2 of these. I had to get another one because the first one I had, his antenna just broke. It just literally fell off randomly. So again, the weird quality issues that this character has had over the years. And then of course, a couple years ago, Longbox Hero Collection did tick. Which unfortunately I wasn't able to get the In Disguise tick or the berry, which sucks, but got this one. Kind of don't like the pink, but whatever. So yeah, that's basically what we've had with the tick. Obviously not every piece. There is one piece that I used to think looked super cool, and it was kind of like the freaking big holy grail for a lot of tick fans, which all 3 of them. But looking at it now, and of course now I kind of know the backstory with that company. It was kind of basically a huge scam. So yeah, I'm gonna insert a picture of it here. This tick figure was insanely hard to find, and in my opinion, it looks like shit. Like I used to really want this figure, but looking at it now with without the starvation of needing a tick figure, it's horrible. Look at how thin he is. Look at the weird black lines on the teeth. By the way, credit to this guy that I got his pictures of. He posted some really good pictures of him, which again are really hard to find because the figure itself is insanely hard to find. But yeah, it's horrible, like really bad. So I'm glad I didn't get that, especially because they were super expensive, if you could even get them. So those are the figures, and obviously this new one destroys them, not even close. So yeah, that's my little tick show and tell, I guess. I am gonna have a little bit of a longer form conversation with my brother, because he's the one that introduced me to the tick, in which we talk about how we even came across the tick. It's a little bit of a longer video, but it will be coming pretty soon. So yeah, it took the tick to bring me out of the freaking cave, man.
I was like, damn, nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass, the sun is still out, my nigga.